everybody. Welcome to the music rating, ranking, and reviewing podcast we like to call Music Meltdown. As you can see, things are a little different this show. Got more people than usual. There's 5 of us as we're doing a bit of a game show theme here. We're going to be doing an album auction. Basically, you pick an album, it gets thrown into a bidding pool. Everybody bids on said record. Whoever comes out with the highest amount of money will lose that money, but they get the record. So, rules are pretty simple. We're doing all 90s records for this show. We have $1,000 to work with. You can only bid in $20 increments. And at the end, you're going to have the ability to steal. That being said,
You also have to leave enough money to buy all your album, all 5, right?
that's
You
true.
can't like run out of money at the end.
Yeah. Ooh, so that leaves things interesting. You have to have $20 by the end of it. Oh,
Or 40 if you have 2 albums left, whatever it takes.
that's true. That's true. That being said, we have $1,000 to work with and 25 records to get into the bidding pool. That being said, Mark, what is your first album of sacrifice?
I'm going to throw out The Color and the Shape for $40.
Going once. Nobody bidding for Color and the Shape? I probably should have asked about this. How long do we want to give for like each bidding period? Like a minute? Does that seem fair?
I think it just has to take its natural course, but I mean, sounds like nobody wants to bid on this one.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
The Color and the Shape by Foo Fighters. I think this one's going to Mark. $40.
Okay.
That is interesting. Did not think you were gonna get that so easy.
I didn't either.
I never heard it in full.
All right. My first one, gonna go Make Yourself by Incubus for $20. Anybody taking Incubus? Cam just looks disgruntled at the concept, so I'm gonna guess he's probably out. Figured this one.
I like Incubus, but
yeah, I figured that might be one that Rich would bid on. Seems like not. I'm guessing nobody's really keen on going for Incubus, it seems. So I'll add that one to my draft here. $20 off me for Make Yourself by Incubus. Rich, you are up next, my friend.
all right, let's go Pod by the Breeders for $20.
Okay. For my plan I had going on, I should have looked at that one, but this is for me. I'm going to fold on this one. You know, in here, well, actually, I feel like that'll make it simpler. We do like a big fold system to where if we don't want it, we just say we're going to fold.
Fold.
Yeah, I'm going to fold on this one.
Fold.
Cam?
Fold.
All right. $20 to the Breeders for Rich. Interesting. Cam, you are now up, my friend.
All right. Mine is Rave Unto the Joy Fantastic by Prince. Starting at 20.
I'm gonna have to fold here. I'm not familiar with this Prince record.
Okay. Anybody else for 20?
Fold.
Nope. Fold.
$20
All right.
again.
Oh, sweet. I keep a pretty good Prince album. Let's go.
There's definitely a better 90s Prince album I'm looking to get later. So
Fair enough.
you're up. You're up.
I guess that's me, isn't it? Well, I'm just going for broke. Okay, computer.
How much?
I'll start at 80.
Ooh.
100.
So,
100 to Mark.
I can up my own, right?
Yep, you can up your own, yes. But are you going to up your own?
120.
120 to Andrew,
140.
140 to Mark.
160.
160 to Andrew,
180.
180 to Mark.
240.
240 to Andrew. Cam, Rich, you going in on Radiohead at all, or I'm folding for this one. I'll say.
Mm.
This is a big one. This is definitely the biggest one that somebody's gone for so far.
Yeah, Andrew
Oh.
definitely went for broke.
I'll go 260.
260 to mark. Rich, you got anything on this?
Not now.
Not now. Ooh. Are we ending this at 260 to mark?
I think so.
I know. Yeah.
Mark, that is 260. Right now, you're down 300 with that.
I'll take it.
I gotta say, though, you're getting a killer alt rock register at this point. Foo Fighters and. Okay, computer, at this rate, you're gonna end with nothing but 97 records.
Yeah. How much did I pay? 260?
260, so you're down to 700 now. Because you spent
Okay.
40 for color in the shape.
All right.
Believe that puts you at 700, Rich, Cam, and myself at 980, and Andrew sitting clean at 1K. Mark, you are up now.
All right. I will go with Weld for $20.
What record?
Weld.
I'm not familiar. I'm gonna have to fold there.
Neil Young.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna fold on that one.
Fold.
Fold.
Rich, you going in on Neil Young?
What was the bid?
20.
Well, it's not the Neil Young I wanted. There's just so many to choose from. I just
I feel like you're
have
going
no-
for Ragged Glory if you're going for
let them have it. Yeah.
$20. And I'm sorry, which one was that again?
Weld.
Okay. Alrighty. Mark down to 680, but he's already got 3 of 5. So, all right, I'll go for another one. I'm gonna go $60 to Bossa Nova by the Pixies.
I'll go 80.
All right. I'll go 100 for Bossa Nova.
120.
120 to Rich. Andrew, Cam,
140.
140
No,
to
I'm
Mark.
out.
Fold.
All right. Rich,
Did I hear a 140?
140 by
Yeah.
Mark.
Oh, okay. 160.
160 to Rich.
180.
180 to Mark.
Fold.
And 180 goes to Mark. And he is 4 albums down now.
That
So
wasn't even on my list.
you're also down to 500, I think.
Ching.
I only need one more.
Only one more album, and then Mark's blown his load
You
early.
can spend half the amount on one album.
How much was that one? 180?
180. So I believe that puts you down to 500 now. Because you had 700 as of OK Computer, then you spent 20 for the Neil Young record.
Okay.
These financial woes are going to come back to bite you, Mark. I guarantee.
Well, we're only bidding on 5 albums, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. We have 500 for my last album.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He's
He's slinging into. We'll see. We'll see. Somebody can take
that's
one
a
for
power
second.
position.
I mean, somebody can easily take that OK Computer at the end, though.
Yeah, that's a
Well, Rich, it's your
fucked up rule.
move.
Yeah.
You're up, Rich.
Oh, I'm up. Okay. Uh, let's do the soft bulletin
Ooh,
for 60.
I'll go 80.
100.
120.
140.
200.
210. I mean
$20.
20, 220, 220.
Okay.
I know.
Fold.
240. Oh, 260, I mean.
$280.
Fold. Mark, I'm guessing.
Okay, so So I spent 280 on the soft bulletin.
So
Okay.
you are down $300. So you're at 700 now.
All right.
Cam, you're up.
All
Hey.
right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going with Facelift by Alice in Chains for 75.
$20 increments.
Sorry.
$20 increments.
All right. Sorry.
It's all good.
80.
Yeah, 80. I'm folding. Interesting.
Yeah,
You go for facelift before dirt.
I prefer Facelift.
Okay.
Anyone else for 80? No one?
Seems you got it. Plus Andrew.
No, I'm out.
All right. Cam's down 100.
Damn.
80 for facelift seems a little much.
It's Facelift though. Come on.
I don't know. I don't really hear people talk about facelift too much.
What?
It's a 1990 record. People hate that year.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah. It's crazy talk. I got like 3 5s that year. That year is insane.
I mean, you got Man in the Box and CSR on it. Like, come on. How do you get better than that?
Dirt's got like Rooster and then shit, what are other big Alice in
Wood.
Chains songs? Yeah,
I think Wood's on that. Yeah.
I think so.
Dirt is better, but facelift rocks.
Andrew, you're up.
I'm gonna test the water, see if this is eligible. The soundtrack to Singles for $20.
Fucking fold.
Give me one moment to look it up and just make sure. I can't say I'm familiar with the Singles soundtrack.
It's good. It's really good.
I've heard
a lot
good
of great
things about it.
screaming trees.
I'll give it
fold.
to you. I'll give it to you. How much did you say for
All
that?
right, $20.
$20. Interesting. A lot of shit on here. Going for 20, really? You know what? I'm going in. I'm going 40. I think it fits with the Incubus.
I guess I'll do 60. I gotta get an album in here sometime.
I'll go 80.
So what happens if I wind up and there's like more albums left and I need to get in there?
I say you put yourself in a really good position at that point, then, because you got $1,000 to do to your liking with. I'll go 80 for singles.
All right, you could have it.
That puts me down to 900. And we are back up to Mark, who has spent half of his money already.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go with Super Unknown for $20.
Ooh.
Why not for 500? I mean, fuck.
Cam's going 40. Or are you going higher than 40 for Super Unknown?
I'll go 80.
I'll go 100.
120,
140.
160.
200.
180.
Ooh, straight to 200. I think this would work really well. 240.
280.
Gonna fold.
Are you folding?
Yeah, I'm folding unless Andrew's gonna swoop in here with 300.
No, I folded a while ago.
Okay, fair enough. Cam, what's that put you at money wise now? I think you spent 20 the first round. And do you just have Prince and Super Unknown now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you got Facelift too for 80.
Facelift. Yeah.
Yeah. So you spent 200 for Super Unknown, right?
280.
Oh, 280. All right. So 1,000. Take away 20. Take away 280. Take away 80. You are at 620. And now it is my go. Ooh. All right. I'll go Sweet Oblivion by Screaming Trees for 100.
I'll fold for this one.
Fold.
So I don't know what that is.
All right, there we go. 100 for Sweet Oblivion. Puts me at 800 rich.
All right. Let's see here. What did I have in mind? Oh, let's go check your head for
Or
20.
Fold.
I'm gonna fold. I'm not familiar.
Fold.
Do you say 140, Andrew?
No, I'm folding.
Okay. Seems like you
Beastie
got.
Boys.
Seems like
I-
you got this. Oh, or is Cam going in? This one might be a Cam.
You know, I do like it, but it's not Paul's boutique though. If this is Paul's boutique, it's be a different story. I'm gonna fold for now.
All right, Rich. What do you win that for? 100? Was that what you bid?
I said 20.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard 100 somewhere in there. All right, Cam, you're up.
All right. Pull up my list real quick. All right. Speaking of Beastie Boys, I'm thinking Ill Communication for $60.
Gonna fold.
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 All right,
Good.
you won it, Cam.
Good Lord. Okay.
$60. You had 620. So that puts you down to 560. And I think you're in the same position as Mark now. You got 4 records, I believe.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I got the better album. Now, if you had gone with Paul's Boutique, you'd have an argument, but I think
Touche.
check your heads.
Will Andrew get his first record this round?
All right. I'll do Souvlaki for 40.
I'm gonna have to fold there.
Fold.
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 All right, there you go.
All right.
Andrew's on the board. 960 and 1 slow dive record. That is slow.
I should like that band more than I do.
Yeah, I was gonna say they seem like a band that'd be up your alley, but I don't think that you're that crazy.
They don't turn me on though.
Ah. Really knows the sex appeal is a big thing in the Rich Lotta playbook.
Gotta go there.
All right. Mark, you're up.
Oh, they have so many choices.
I know, right? My list has barely been touched so far, too.
Yeah. Only one album on my list that I didn't get so far. I'm gonna go with August and Everything After for $40.
I want it so bad. But I don't think it fits.
So say it again.
August and Everything After by Counting
Everything After.
Crows.
I love that album, but it's not cool enough for my list. So fold.
It's so good, but I feel the exact same way. I got like Incubus, the grunge compilation, basically Screaming Trees. I want it so bad, but I can't. I gotta fold.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna fold.
All right.
Okay.
Is that $40 for Mark?
Yeah.
You're out. I mean, or how much money does that leave you with now? 460?
Yeah.
We could throw some fun into here and let you bid on records with that. And then people have to try and buy that record off you now. That could be fun. Well, that being said, guess it is my turn now. Not sure where to go here. I'll go Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness for 80.
Ooh.
100.
I'll go 100.
Okay. All right. So at 100, I think I heard Mark first.
All right, fuck it. 140.
140 to Cam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 160.
Fold.
Andrew's folding.
180.
I'm gonna go 200 for Melancholy. Mark, Rich, how you feeling about Melancholy?
I love the album.
Too long. I never get through it.
I mean, yeah, Smashing Pumpkins record over 30 minutes is too long. It fits my draft so well, though. I'm at 200 for this one, right?
Yeah.
Fold.
220.
240.
Fold. Fuck it.
There we go. Alrighty, I am down to 560 now with 3 records. And Rich is up.
Okay, here's one for you. How about the real Ramona? Let's do 20.
Fold.
Fold?
I love
Oh.
that record, but no. It's not going to get me the votes, Rich. It's not going to give you the 3 votes that are going to fall in this video's comment section.
I'm gonna fold.
I haven't heard, so I'm gonna fold.
I think you'd dig it. I think you'd dig it.
I'll check it out.
All right. Mark, you going in on this one or?
No, I'm not familiar with it.
All righty.
All right,
Well,
the
that's
real
about
Ramona.
$20 or 40 did you go for that? All right, Cam, seems like you're up, man.
All right. Speaking of going for broke, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill for 100.
I'm gonna fold.
200.
You say
Fold.
200? 200 to Mark? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, sold.
Fold.
What do I do with it now?
I guess you can try and
He put it on.
you can try and sell it to somebody else, or I guess you can just hold it for ransom now.
Or you could put it on and enjoy the evening. That's
Or-
what I do.
What could be fun is you could force it onto somebody's draft.
Oh, if somebody takes one from me.
Oh, I was thinking like now you could like force that onto somebody's pile because you have all that left over. If we think that that'd be a fair thing to do, if nobody else wants to do that, we don't have to. I think it could be interesting, but
Yeah.
Andrew, Rich, how you feel about that?
I don't know. You're just throwing out more rules. I don't know.
I'm just trying to make things interesting is all.
Whatever you want to do.
I guess we'll have Andrew be the decision maker here then.
So how exactly would it work? Because I've not bid on ones, thinking I could bid on some of mine later.
All right, so let's say hypothetically speaking, Cam has these records and Mark already bought it. So he's now donating this record to somebody else, whether they want it or not, because of his leftover money. Kind of like a foil into our plans. Or do
What
we
would be stopping him from nominating a terrible record
it
for
would,
excess and then throwing it to somebody else?
it would be true. That would stop him from doing that. I don't know. I think it could be a little too powerful though. Or we just have to buy Mark a copy of the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill now.
I
Hmm.
think I've got it here.
I guess we'll have to buy him a second one. We'll figure out what you can do with that one at the end. Maybe we can let you like switch that one out for one of yours that you already have at the end.
Yeah.
I think that sounds probably more fair. All right. So Mark, that puts you spent 200 on that, right?
Yeah,
You were at 460 before, I want to say.
correct.
So that puts you at 260. And Andrew, will you get a second album?
Is my turn?
It is your turn, yes.
All right. Let's go with different class, 60.
I'm gonna fold.
Fold.
Yeah, fold.
All right.
Is Mark biting the bullet on Britpop?
No.
Alrighty, there
Fold.
goes 60 to Andrew.
It's easy when my picks are just out of everyone's style here.
Fair enough, fair enough. Mark, what are you throwing out to slaughter here? Well, of course you can bid on it too, but
Well, I'm gonna go with In Utero
I was thinking about going for In Utero.
for 20.
You know what? Fuck it. 560. I take it.
Outbid
nobody's
me.
going. Actually, no, I can only do 540 because I need 20 to actually put records out there. So 540 to In Utero. I'm guessing I won this one.
Think so.
All right.
Yep.
Alrighty.
That ends out my 5. I'm pretty happy with this list, all things considered.
What is your list?
I got Make Yourself by Incubus, the single soundtrack, Sweet Oblivion by Screaming Trees, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness by Smashing Pumpkins, and In Utero by Nirvana.
Right.
Let's see somebody dick me over later. I'll go $20 to Trace by Sunvolt.
Fold.
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 Mark.
Fold.
All right, I'm out then. Rich, you're up.
All right. $20 for Wish.
I'm gonna have to fold this round.
Fold.
Fold.
It's all down to Cam.
Yeah, I'm a fold.
Alrighty.
So how much money do I have left?
It's a good question. How many records do you have right now?
I think I have 640 left.
We'll go with that. How many records do you got on hand now? Does that put you at 3 or
So
4?
I got
Because I know the
Pod
Breeders-
by the Breeders, Soft Bulletin, Check Your Head, Beastie Boys, Real Ramona, Throwing Muses, and Wish the Cure.
Okay, I think I did math wrong because I'm counting 6 now.
No, I'm sorry.
Breeders-
Pod, the Soft Bulletin, Check Your Head, the Real Ramona, and Wish.
All right, so me, Mark, and Rich are at 5. Mark and Rich still have money to bid though. Cam seems like it's a game between Cam and Andrew now. What are you going with, Cam?
I'm gonna go with. Let me get my notes here. Loveless by My Bloody Valentine for 80.
Okay. Andrew,
I'll do 100.
100 for Loveless,
120.
120 to Cam.
I'll give it to you.
All right.
Unless anyone else wants it.
Rich, Mark, you going in for Loveless?
No. Fold.
All right. There's
Sweet.
120 to Cam. So I know you got Raven to Loveless, Facelift, and something else, right?
Yeah, something else. I'm also forgetting what it was. That's embarrassing.
Shit. I'm blanking now. Did you get Super Unknown or did Mark get Super Unknown?
Oh, I got Super Unknown. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Andrew, what are you
All right,
going
I'll
to?
go with Heaven or Las Vegas
How much?
for 60.
All right, 60.
80.
80 to Cam,
120.
and 20 to Andrew.
140.
140 to Cam,
160.
160 to Andrew.
Yeah.
All right. Seems like Andrew takes it. 160. So you've got Solko, however the hell you say that.
Slovaki.
Slovaki, Heaven or Las Vegas, and did you have one more, I thought, or was it just the 2?
Different class.
Different class, yes. Alrighty. Mark, what are you throwing into the pile?
Go with Jagged Little Pill.
I wish I had money. I had this whole idea for like a low fare thing. I just didn't do it. Then I went Incubus and just went all grunge. So anybody bidding on Jagged Little Pill?
20.
Fold.
Fold.
You can tell the Canadian energy of Andrew is sick of that record. How much did you go for it, Mark? Because it seems like you're
20.
stealing it. All right, $20 for a Jagged Little Pill. Put you at what, 220?
240.
Okay. All right. So I'm curious how much this is going to go for because I basically got to give away a record at this point. I'm going to throw in for a mean $0. So somebody has to bid to get this essentially. Going Grace by Jeff Buckley.
Fold. Not a
Fold.
fan.
Fold.
I'll do 20.
$20 for Grace by Jeff Buckley to Andrew. Anybody going for it?
No.
Damn,
I'll take it.
No.
I did not think that was gonna happen. Okay, so $20 for Grace.
I don't fuck with it that much.
Damn. All right. Shit. Rich, you're up.
All right, just pick an album, huh? Okay.
You have
Um,
money, so you got to put at least something down.
What's that?
I'm out of money. I couldn't put money down.
Well, I got 5 albums, so I don't really know what I'm doing.
Basically, just pick a record and put a price to it, and then either you get it for the end, you can switch that out for one of yours, or somebody down there can take it. Because I think they both have one record left now, right?
Yeah, for me.
So basically, you're either bidding for a potential selection in year 5, or you're going to give one of Cam or Andrew their 5th record.
Okay. So I got to take this seriously.
Not necessarily.
Let's see. Let's go Let Love In for 20. Y'all know what that one is?
Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
Fold.
Fold.
All right.
Fold.
You're getting it for 20.
And so now I have 6.
And at the end, you can either switch out one of the ones that you have for Let Love In, or you can just have Let Love In as like your rejected child or whatever. All right, Cam, you're up.
All right. Post by Bjork for I'll start off low for now. $40.
$40 for Post.
Fold.
Fold.
Don't have money. Rich, you going in for Björk?
What's the bid?
40.
$40.
60.
60 to Rich.
80.
80 to Cam.
100.
100 to Rich.
120.
120 to Cam.
140.
And 40 to Rich.
Sold.
All right, Rich, you're now at 8 records.
Okay.
Andrew, you're up.
So
And
Cam's
how
still
much?
not-
How much did I spend?
What was it? 160, I want to say.
160. That sounds right.
Yep.
Is that right, guys?
Believe 160.
I think it was 140, wasn't
Either
140?
140 or 160. We'll go 140.
I've got so much money, it doesn't matter.
it?
You got some money you can cancel out.
I'll do 160 because I deserve the penalty. Okay.
Okay. Whatever floats your boat, man. Andrew, you're up.
So does the money matter once we all have 5?
I'd say once we all have 5, money doesn't really matter anymore. Not really much a point in continuing to throw more albums out there. So right now it's just between you and Cam to get one more, and then Mark and Rich have whatever they have left over to sort of refine their draft later. And I'm poor, so
So I could just bid for the last one I want with all my money.
that is true. You could do that. That was my game plan with a Euro, so
All right. I'll take the Benz for 740.
all right. Cam, you do not have none of us have more than that, so Andrew's getting the bends.
Okay.
All right, Mark, you're up.
All right. 10 for 20.
Okay. Gonna fold. Actually, me and Andrew are just out completely now, so it's between Mark, Rich, and Cam.
Fold.
All right. We're still waiting for somebody to get 5 albums.
Cam.
Okay.
Cam has one more slot.
Okay.
All right. Nobody bidding on Mark's record?
Nah.
All right. Seems like Mark takes it.
All right. $20.
All righty.
I still have $200 left.
I will put down $0 because that's all that I have for Sailing the Seas of Cheese by Primus. just put a bid.
20.
$20 to Cam. Anybody else going in for Primus? I feel like Rich is the only other one I would immediately think going for Primus.
I love Primus.
Enough to
That's-
bid.
No, I got 8 albums to deal with.
And with that, that seals up the game then. Your selection is finished with Primus, Cam.
Sweet.
Let's do a roundup here. Mark, what records did you end up with here?
I've got Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, The Color and the Shape, OK Computer, Jagged Little Pill, August and Everything After, Weld, Bossa Nova, and 10.
I have Make Yourself, Singles, Sweet Oblivion, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, In Utero, and additionally, I have Trace by Sunbolt. Rich.
Okay, I have Pod by the Breeders, The Soft Bulletin by Flaming Lips, Check Your Head by the Beastie Boys, The Real Ramona, Throwing Muses, Wish, The Cure, Let Love In, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, and Post by Bjork.
Cam, you're 5.
Raven to the Joy Fantastic, Super Unknown. Give me a second. Facelift, Ill Communication, and Sailing on the Sea of Cheese.
And Andrew, your batch.
I've got Souvlaki, Different Class, Grace, Heaven or Las Vegas, and the Bins.
Alrighty. Mark, are you wanting to steal a record from anybody else?
No, I'm good. We got 8 records already.
Alrighty. I as well, I'm gonna fold. I'm pretty happy with my batch. Rich.
Why? I don't understand. I've got 8 albums, but I'm supposed to end up with 5. How's that going to happen?
You pick which 5 you want from what you have.
What I
Now,
have.
if there was a record that anybody else wanted, you take that and you have to give one of your records to them.
Okay, well, I want to steal one of yours. I was thinking.
That's not cool. Okay.
Well, you made a really good point about how we want people to vote for our list, and
You
you
can
got to
have
go with
input.
something more popular. So, I think I want your Melancholy.
And what are you giving me to replace Melancholy with?
Well, you do love the real Ramona,
I
so
do.
I'll give you that.
Well, that's kind. That seems like a fair compromise. I don't have the star power, but I think it still fits the list. So I can work with that.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're happy.
Uh,
That wasn't my goal, but
Aw.
that was a nice side effect.
It was a kind.
Happiness is out of the question.
Oh, what was that? You say kindness is out of the question.
No, happiness is out of the question.
Oh, fair enough. Speaking of Cam, who are you gonna sour their mood? Are you taking a record or are you good with your batch?
I'm satisfied.
And Andrew.
I'm good.
All right.
I think I just picked all of my own. So in the end, except for Grace, which I got for $20. So I was saving that. So
All right. Mark, your final 5 that you're going with here.
All right. OK Computer, Color and the Shape, August and Everything After, Bossa Nova, and Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Alrighty. And my 5 are going to be Make Yourself by Incubus, the single soundtrack, Sweet Oblivion by Screaming Trees, In Utero by Nirvana, and The Real Ramona by Throwing Muses. Rich, your 5 selections of your now 8 record batch.
Man, that'd be really shitty if I didn't go with Melancholy after what I did to you, huh?
I mean, you can. I wouldn't blame you. I do think.
All right, let's see how it works out. Okay, I'll definitely the Soft Bulletin. Gotta have Wish. I'm the big Cure head. Pod by the Breeders. Check Your Head by the Beastie Boys. and Post by Bjork.
Alrighty. And Cam, your 5.
Facelift, Sailing on Seas of Cheese or the Sea of Cheese, whatever. Ill Communication, Raven to the Joy Fantastic, and Super Unknown.
And Andrew.
I got Souvlaki by Slow Dive, Different Class by Pulp, Heaven or Las Vegas, Cocteau Twins, Grace by Jeff Buckley, and The Bends by Radiohead.
Alrighty. And that definitely wasn't so that I had them all marked in my list.
I only like 2 of those albums. Andrew definitely has my least favorite list.
Interesting.
Well, I know that Rich Core and Andrew Core doesn't overlap too often, so that makes sense.
Really?
Looks like there wasn't a
Okay.
whole lot of overlap with anybody here.
I
Yeah.
think I don't know who's gonna win this vote. I think Andrew's got like the indie crowd. Although I think Mark and Andrew might fight for votes there. I think I have a solid chance going for the more straight ahead grunge thing. I think Rich and Cam are kind of the wild cards here. They probably
Yeah.
have the most varied list, I would say.
Yeah, I got the
That's
ADD
what I was
crowd.
going for, varied.
I got the Adderall crowd in my favor.
Damn camera. Alrighty. That being said, I hope that you all enjoyed this. Hoping to do this again sometime. This is a good amount of fun. You all have a great time and I hope they stick around. Bye.
Peace.